Everyone does it. You copy how people talk, you copy the shows they like, you copy their routines, their habits, their aesthetic. You even copy the emotions you think you're supposed to feel. Not because you're fake, but because copying feels safe, predictable, approved. But somewhere along the way, you look at yourself and think, why do I feel like a discount version of someone else? Today, we're breaking something deep. Why imitation without evolution kills originality, and why you don't feel like yourself anymore. Humans learn by mirroring. A baby imitates a parent, a student imitates a master, a beginner imitates a pro. Copying is not the problem. Copying is natural. The problem is this: we copy so much that we forget to evolve. Psychologists call this model dependency, when your brain relies so heavily on an example that it forgets how to create from scratch. You're not learning anymore. You're borrowing. You're not inspired. You're indebted. And every new thing you make, it feels less like you and more like a low-budget remake of someone you admire. Here's the painful twist nobody wants to admit. We copy because copying feels safer than being wrong. Originality feels dangerous. If you show people your idea, they might judge it, reject it, laugh at it. But if you copy someone else's style, tone, or personality, then it's not really you being judged. It's the template. Copying becomes a shield. And shields can protect you, but they can also block you from becoming anything real. This is where it gets deeper. When you copy too much, your brain stops asking, "What do I like?" and starts asking, "What's socially acceptable? What do they like? What's trending?" This is how you lose yourself, not in one big collapse, but in thousands of tiny imitations. Until one day, you realize your entire personality is just a collage of people you admire, instead of a version of you evolving. Here's the part that changes everything. You don't have to stop copying. You just have to stop freezing there. Use imitation as the first step, not the final identity. Copy, learn. Learn, adjust. Adjust, transform. Transform, innovate. Innovate, become. That is how originality is built, not from genius, not from talent, but from evolution. You're not meant to be a replica, you're meant to be a remix. And the world doesn't need another version of someone else. The world needs the version that only you can evolve into.